Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Sean is Hunting YouTube channel. I am Sean. My goal here is to help other new hunters avoid making the same mistakes I did going out for my first hunt and give you some tips along the way to make you as successful as possible as a new hunter going out into the field and getting your preferred animal the first time. So, first off, I am a new hunter. Last season was my first season hunting. Making this video series, like I said, to help you guys. So, episode 1, I'm calling it the Genesis because the Genesis is the beginning. It is everything right off the bat. So, first, you're going to need to pick up a wildlife regulation book. Out here, where I'm at in Nevada, this is what it looks like. This is for big game. They also have small game and fishing. So big game comprises of deer, elk, antelope, this year, moose. It's the inaugural moose season for Nevada. We just had a herd move in. I think it was like 7 or 8 years ago. So we got a awesome email saying that this is the first, I think it's called an ungulate. I hope I'm saying that right. Added to the Nevada hunting roster in 40 years. So, another good thing about this book, with both the big game and the small game, you do get a map like this, and it just shows all the different units. So, why the booklet is important is it's going to tell you what you're allowed to hunt, what tags are up for hunting, and where those specific animals are most likely going to be, like what areas. So out here where I'm at in Reno, or I should say the Reno area, we see a lot of deer, but I have never once seen an elk in the Reno area. Elk are more out east, and I've heard down south in Nevada. But we do get antelope. Like I said, we do get deer. We do get mountain lions. So those are all animals that we get out here. It also goes into some of last year's statistics on harvest reports. Harvest reports are really important as a new hunter because it's letting you know where the animals are coming from, where you're having like the best chance of getting animals. And it goes into a little bit of our next subject, which is laws and regulations. So before I start, got a disclaimer. I am not a lawyer. I have never been a lawyer. Anything I say in these videos is not to be taken as legal advice. Okay? I just read the laws as they're written and try to understand them. So, the only thing I'm going to say on this subject is you need to read the laws. And the laws will be different, varying from city, county, state, and federal regulations. So you're going to have to look all those up. I know it sounds daunting, but it does get easier with time. So there we go. That's it. That's all I'm going to on laws. You have to do your due diligence to look them up. Third part of this video is hunter's education. So hunter's education is important. If you're born after, I believe it is 1970 or 1972, you have to complete hunter's education to get a hunting license. Reason why what I think the spirit behind the rule is for that is they want people going out who have a cursory knowledge of firearm safety, hunting safety, and outdoor safety. It does cover all of those. There are, for most states, I'm going to be speaking generally, for my state, and my state recognizes. Sorry, back up. So, to go into it, hunter's education, you can either do the course online if your state does recognize it. If you go to, for us, it's Nevada Department of Wildlife.com. California, I think it's California Fishing, Department of California Fish and Game, or something like that. California does weird stuff, whatever. If they recognize it, you can do it. Go on their website, look up Hunter's Education, or call up the Fish and Game office in your state, and they can tell you if they accept any online classes. Or you can go in person. Most places it's 2 days, and the only reason I did online is because I didn't have the time to dedicate an entire weekend to be able to go sit in a classroom for 2 days to get the hunter certification out, or hunter's education out of the way. I did mine in the course of a week. Let me finish a section. I'd probably do 1 or 2 sections a day. There was a couple days I missed doing them, but I was able to do it at my own pace and got a quote unquote accredited hunter's education out of it. It is mandatory. I think it is beneficial, especially for new hunters and people who are new in the firearms area. There are a ton of sections in it solely about firearms. And for the last part of episode 1, we are going to go into ethics. We're not going super deep into ethics because as a new hunter, I am still developing my ethics as a hunter. The difference between laws and ethics is what makes a hunter a hunter. So, as a hunter, we try to obey every law set before us to go take our animal. Where that differs is a lot of older hunters I've talked to, or just more experienced hunters I've talked to, they have their own ethics behind the hunt. So I know some guys, they are totally cool with shooting a duck on the water. Where I'm at, the way I understood the law, you are allowed to do that. I have a bunch of duck hunting buddies where they follow their ethics to a T. They will never shoot a duck on the water. A couple of them have their own rule, where the duck has to be at a minimum 2 feet off the water. And to go into a little bit about how I feel about ethics versus laws is laws are set down from the government. Ethics are rules that you set for yourself. So, one rule I have set for myself is if I can't carry it back to my truck, whether I break down the animal in the field or if I try and pull it whole, if I cannot get it back to my truck, or I don't think I will be able to, I am not going to take that animal. Right now, another one of my rules is I am not going to shoot ducks on the water. I personally do not think that it is sportsmanlike, because I don't know. It doesn't offer, I believe, the challenge of trying to get that animal. Like, ooh, duck hit the water. But enough of that. I want to hear your guys' hunting stories. I want to hear your guys' tips and tricks. I want to hear about what state you're in, what the hunting's like, and in the videos progressing from this, we are going to be diving down on the things I think are important to go out to your first hunt. But again, I'm a new hunter. So these are just the things that I am learning as I go, or I should say I learned last year doing my own research. And we're going to be covering the things either that I think are important or the areas that I have royally screwed up on, and I want you to learn from my mistake. But also, please check out our Instagram or Facebook page. It is Sean is Hunting. All the social media, which is only right now YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook. Everything is Sean is Hunting. I want you all to have a good day. I hope that these videos lead you to a successful hunt. And please like, share, subscribe, leave a comment, and in those comments, let me know how I'm doing. I'm new to YouTube, but when I was trying to figure out how to hunt, I did not find any videos like these, so I thought I would fill a gap. I want to thank you all for taking the time to watch this video. Please, again, go like the Instagram page, go like the Facebook page. Share this with your friends, share this with people who you think are wanting to be new hunters. And please be safe, be courteous, and above all else, we are here for conservation and education. Thank you, and I hope you all have a really good day or night, wherever you are. Please go out and do your research, and I will see you in the next video.